What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Alright, we're coming back finally to Tina S. How about that? Tina S fans, feeling you! Come on now! Here we go. This is a request from Glenn Kelly, HFTJ 7659. Wow, okay. Matrix SK8R1 Go. Oh, okay. Matrix Skater 1 Go. Okay, I get it. All right. Pat Hibulare, or Hibulaire. I'm sorry. Yeah, Pat Hibulaire, Joe Blow. That's easy. And Papa Zahn. They've all been waiting to see me react to this, and I'm looking forward to this. This is Tina S performing the Steve Vai song "For the Love of God." Now, full disclosure, the song "For the Love of God" by Steve Vai. Have I heard it before? Oh yes, many times. That's actually one of my favorite songs off of his album Passion and Warfare. I love that song. It's a fantastic song. There's an urban legend about this song. Steve Vai is very deep into religion, but not just, he doesn't consider himself he doesn't follow any one particular religious sect. He follows many different forms of religion. He kind of takes the best parts of all of them. The rumor, this is all urban legend. I have found no actual documented proof of this, but the story has circulated so many times. I don't know if there's truth to it or not. There might be, knowing what a devout religious follower, or how deeply into religion Steve Vai is, there could be truth here. The rumor is, before recording the song, he fasted for like a week to try to obtain some sort of a spiritual level or some level of enlightenment. He went into the studio, and the rumor is he was in the recording studio for, 3 days, recording this song just over and over and over again, to the point where his fingers were literally bleeding. Like his left hand was literally, the fingertips on his left hand were literally sliced and bleeding. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm like 80% sure that that's not true. I'm like 80 to 85% sure that that's just exactly what it is, urban, myth. But I mean, the fasting part might be true. Like I said, Steve Vai is very devout and deep into religion. So I mean, it is possible. So I don't know. Now, Tina S covering this. I could absolutely see this happening, and I have a feeling this is going to be good. I did a Tina S cover. She did the Moonlight Sonata, the third movement, and I thought I gave her a really good score. I gave her a 9.3. Boy, the haters came out of the woodwork. You don't know anything about music, and you don't know what you're talking about, and you clearly don't have any musical training. And I'm like, I probably got more musical training than you do, but whatever. I know what I heard. I know I heard a couple of flubs, and like I said in the review, I'm glad those flubs were there, because it helped disprove all those critics of her that said she was faking it. She wasn't playing live. That was all lip syncing or string syncing in this case. And I kept saying, no, it wasn't. This was clearly live, because there were those couple of little flubs. And a couple of my fellow musicians that were making comments all said the same thing. We heard it too. We heard the flubs too. So they were clearly there. And, I got a lot of hate. And I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't been back to Tina S in a long time, is because I don't want to deal with the hateful comments. I don't. So, you know, I've been putting her off, and it's a shame because I really dug what she did, man. She is a phenomenal guitar player. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. I think this is a great song for her to do. To be honest with you, I could absolutely see her nailing this. It is a complex song. It's not an easy song. But if anyone's going to nail it, it's going to be her. And I'm looking forward to it. This was posted by Tina S. And the video has 9 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. For the Love of God, Steve Vai, covered by Tina S. I wonder if at the end, she's going to say walking the fine line between pagan and Christian. I wonder if she's going to say that. Because he does that in the original. At the very end, when the guitar's fading out, he has a vocal line, and he says, walking the fine line between pagan and Christian. I wonder if she's going to do that too. I wonder if she'll do it herself. I wonder if she'll use it to a track, or I wonder if it'll even appear at all. I don't know. But that line always gives me chills. I don't know why, but it gives me chills. It's amazing. Anyway. All right. Let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Okay, I'm a little liberty there. That was good. It was good. Okay. She's taking some liberties. Okay. Now, when I say liberties, she's putting her own little spin, but she's okay. So what I mean to say is this: is she playing the song note for note, harmonic for harmonic, squeal for squeal, you know, vibrato for vibrato, tremolo for tremolo? Is she doing everything exactly as Steve Vai? No, she's not. And I'm glad she's not. I hate it when people play covers note for note, accent for accent, squeal for squeal, pinch harmonic for pinch harmonic, exactly like the original. I hate that. I hate that. You might as well just go listen to the original at that point. No, she's taking a couple liberties, and I'm glad she is, because I like hearing different people's interpretations of songs. Having said that, is she staying true to the basic foundation, the basic structure of the song? Yes, she is. She's hitting all the melodic lines. Every single melodic line she has nailed so far. Like I said, a couple of the pinch harmonics she's adding in, or she's not hitting in. She's doing like a overextended bend or something like that. That's okay. That's okay. She's showing her creativity, and she's expressing her interpretation of the song. And I find absolutely no fault in that whatsoever. I know a lot of Steve Vai purists are going to be like, well, it's not exactly how Steve did it. No kidding. It's a cover. It's not supposed to be exactly how Steve did it. If you're going to do that, you might as well just go listen to Steve Vai do it. Why listen to someone else cover it exactly note for note like he did? It's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. She's showing creativity, and she's showing interpretation. And I love that, especially at such a young age, to be able to have that type of a mindset and have that type of creativity and to be able to apply it. That's brilliant. I love it. I love everything I've heard so far. There's not been one thing that she's done that's been out of taste, There's been not one thing that she's done that's been taken out of context. There's not been one time where she's played anything so far where it sounds like, well, that shouldn't have been there. Or, that didn't really fit. No, everything she's done so far has fit, okay? Now, granted, we're only 1:19 in. We've still got another 4 minutes and 41 seconds to go. A lot can happen, okay? But so far, so good. Let's keep going. I like that variation. No, you know what? No. I want to. No, I don't care. No. Play that pig noise all you want. I don't care. Look, she added those screeching pitch harmonics in there. I loved it. That's not on the original. Look, let's go back. I want to hear that part again. Right here. Oh, yeah! Good Lord, slick on that line. She's got great technique, man. She really does, and she has got great discipline. I love how she's utilizing the whammy bar here, using the tremolo system in general. You'll see a lot of people, especially when they're on edge and they're trying to really focus, they'll put the whammy bar in their hand, and they will literally hold it there the whole time while they're playing. And that does two things. One, it handcuffs your hand to the whammy bar, so it limits what that hand can do. Two, you could accidentally, while strumming up, going up to the higher, the lower gauge, the higher gauge strings with the lower strings. So you're going up to the sixes like that. You go up to the 5 and 6 string. There's a possibility your hand might depress on that tremolo by accident, and not when you don't want to. So I love the fact that she has no problem letting it go. She uses it. She uses it for the parts that she needs to use it for, and then she lets it go. Smart move, really smart move. Again, she's taking some liberties, but the liberties that she's taking sound great. Like, and I know I might piss off some Steve Vai fans here. I know I might. And I'm not knocking what Steve Vai did by any stretch. But a lot of the stuff that she's doing, I think is better than the original recording. Like, those squealing pinch harmonics when she came out of it, when she came back into the main riff for the third time. Good Lord, that was tasteful. So tasteful. Loved it. And I wonder if Steve Vai had done that, how it would have sounded. I don't know. But I mean, dang, this is amazing. I think I like this. I think I like this better than Moonlight Sonata. I think I do. I love it. I love the liberties she's taking. Dear Lord. Anyway, let's keep going here. Oh, I love that. Yes! For those of you that might have missed it, let me back it up. I'll show you what she did. She's using her hand to, I don't know if you call it strike, but it kind of like a strike a little bit. She's using her hand and she's kind of hitting. You see how the tremolo system, how the whammy bar is positioned? It's sticking down. So if you were to press right now on the tremolo the way it is, instead of bending the note down, it's going to pull on the tremolo and it's making it go up. Now here's what happens. You hit that tremolo bar. You strike it gently, gently. Don't sit there and hammer it. Just give it a little tap. Those tremolos, it's a Floyd Rose tremolo system. It's spring loaded. So you'll hit it and it'll be like a doorstop. Bang, like that. It just goes very rapidly. You hear that brr, 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 like that. You get that. It's real. It's all because she's very lightly hitting that tremolo bar, making the Floyd Rose vibrate, which makes it gives it a really cool sound. See if you can catch it. See what I mean? I love that. She is absolutely making that guitar sing. Utilizing the tremolo system again. Going down and up. Right back into down and up and down and up while hitting the string to get that accent. Yeah. I can tell she is absolutely influenced by Vai. She's pulling off so many of his hits right now when it comes to technique and utilizing the guitar to get a certain sound the way that she wants to get it. Mostly using the tremolo system, but in various ways. Yeah, Vai's notorious for this. Notorious. So, watching her do these things, it's really cool. It's almost bringing a tear to my eye. It's like watching a little Vai. It's pretty cool. Right here. Look at that whammy bar. Here we go. Nice hammers. Let's hear it. You gonna do it?
walking the fine line
Oh.
between pagan and Christian.
It's Steve Vai's line. That was actually Steve Vai. She still put it in, though. It wasn't her saying it, but I kind of wish she had said it. But she used Vai. Oh, wow. 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 That was awesome. Okay. I'm probably going to say some things that are going to piss off some people. So I'll see you in the review where y'all can, hate me there. Okay. Y'all can hate me in the review. Let's go. Well, there you go, folks. That was Tina S. with For the Love of God, a tribute to Steve Vai. That was actually his song. She put her own little spin on it. Boy, did she ever. This was a request from Glenn Kelly, HFTJ7659, Matrix Skater 1 Go, Pat Hibbelair, Joe Blow, and Papa Zahn. All right. I might change my score. I don't know. I might change it. I'm looking at a score right now, and I'm wondering if I should change it. Yeah, I'm going to change it. Yeah. Yep. Leave it there. Okay. Wow. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that performance a 9.5. Yep. 9.5. I feel great with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Oh, wow. Where to start? Okay. Let me just get this out of the way. All right. Let me just get it out of the way. All right. It's a cover. Okay, this is not an original song. It is a cover. She did not play it note for note exactly like Steve Vai did, which I am thrilled about. Okay, I am absolutely thrilled about that. As far as mistakes go, it's hard for me to say if she made any mistakes or not. Nothing stuck out. Like, nothing stood out to me as ouch or that didn't fit or anything like that. Whenever you're taking liberties like that, I don't know if it's intentional or not. I don't know if those are meant to be there or not. I don't know if those are mistakes or not. I don't know. All I can say is this. Nothing sounded bad. Nothing sounded out of place, okay? So, her performance of her interpretation of Steve Vai's For the Love of God sounded amazing. Okay, absolutely amazing. I loved the liberties that she took. In particular, coming into the third run of the main melodic line when she had those really squealy pinch harmonics, I loved that touch. I absolutely loved that touch. That was a nice, welcome addition. It kind of helped break it up a little bit. Her discipline on that tremolo system. Not holding onto the bar when she didn't need to use it. When she wasn't utilizing it, she let go. Unless she was going to utilize it in like 2 or 3 measures. Then she just said, you know what, forget it. I'll just hold on to it because I'm going to use it in a little bit anyway. But whenever she was going to utilize it right away, she let it go. And I cannot stress enough, especially to young guitar players, how important that is. Because when you hold on to the tremolo system. I know because I tried playing guitar at first before I switched to bass. I know how easy it is to hold on to that tremolo system and that tremolo bar and that whammy bar and just hold on to it for dear life because you want it to be there and you want to be ready just in case you need it. But you don't need it. You don't need it right now. So let it go. It will be there, I promise. It's not going to fall off and disappear. Well, unless you have a cheap tremolo system, then it might fall off. But, that's your own fault for having a cheap tremolo system. But listen, if you have a good guitar with a good tremolo system, it's not going to go flying away, okay? It's going to be right there. Be there, and it'll be right there for you. When you need it, then you just got to go down and grab it, okay? It's not hard. Her discipline on that is amazing. I was also really impressed with how she utilized the tremolo system. Not just doing the push downs and the pull-ups, not just doing that, but doing a lot of the tricks that Steve Vai himself does. You know, the hammering on it. The slow depression to the upward depression, back to the lower depression. You know, getting it to sing, getting that guitar to sing. Fantastic job. I love the hammering. I love the slapping on the tremolo and making it. I love that effect. That's a fantastic effect. Her hammer-ons toward the end when she was doing those, you know, just pure hammer-ons and not utilizing the index finger at all. It was all pinky, ring, and middle. I mean, the middle finger, it's easy to get good hammer-ons on because the middle finger is like the strongest finger in your hand. So it's, you know, it's not hard to get that. But the pinky finger, and especially the ring finger is undoubtedly the weakest finger in your entire hand. To be able to get the kind of power and accenting that she was getting out of those hammer-ons with those three fingers, especially the pinky and ring, phenomenal. Phenomenal. That shows me that she's been working on those fingers and strengthening those fingers for a long time. So, very nice job. The backing track that she was using, that sounded to me like that was actually Steve Vai's backing track. Like the instrumental track. I heard a lot of similarities. They may have remixed it a little bit. There wasn't as much reverb on the kick as there was in Steve Vai's. It sounded a little bit deader, and same thing on the snare. It sounded like the snare was a little bit deader too. But as far as the instrumentation goes, the backing guitar, the sitar, the drums being the way they were played, it sounded like Steve Vai's backing track. And the fact that they had Steve Vai's vocal line saying "walking the fine line between pagan and Christian" at the end kind of leads me to believe that, because especially with the placement of it, it was placed exactly right. So that leads me to believe that she actually somehow got a hold of it. Now, whether she contacted Steve Vai directly and asked for it, or maybe someone, you know, put it on the internet or something, I don't know how she got a hold of it, but it sounds exactly like it. I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong, but it sounds exactly like it. So, no, but overall, she did a phenomenal job. Phenomenal. I liked this better than Moonlight Sonata, the third movement. I liked this better. I think it showed more emotion. I think it showed more diversity for her as a player. She wasn't playing a million notes in a measure. You know, she wasn't, you know, going at light speed as fast as she could. She had a chance to kind of slow down, show some emotion in her playing. She had a chance to really make that guitar sing, and she did. She took advantage of every opportunity in the song to really show off what she could do with the guitar. And beyond question, it sounded amazing. Now, the question everybody's asking, was she playing this live, or was she videotaping herself playing along to a recording of her playing? I'm going to make this statement. Does it, and this is where I'm going to piss off a lot of people probably. Does it really matter? Does it matter if she was playing live or if she was just videotaping herself playing along to her recording? This was clearly her recording. This was not Steve Vai. Clearly, too many liberties. Okay? So, this was not Steve Vai playing. This was definitely her playing. Whether it was her videotaping herself playing to a track or her actually videotaping herself playing it live, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't care. I don't care. Whether she was playing it live or playing to a recorded track of her recording is irrelevant. The fact of the matter is that was her playing. Period. Okay? That's all that really matters. A lot of people say, well, if she didn't play live to it, it doesn't count. Really? How about all those singers out there who videotape themselves lip syncing to their own recording? How about them? How about them? People praise them all the time for it. It's there, but they're clearly lip syncing. But it's their recording of their voice. Early on in the channel's infancy, way in its infancy, I did a reaction video to a nice girl from the Ukraine, and she did a vocal cover of Disturbed's "The Vengeful One." It was her. Now, clearly in the video she was lip syncing. I even said it was very clear because she kept moving away from the mic, but the volume in the mic never changed, and the diction never changed, and nothing ever changed. But she'd be moving around like this, like the whole time, and being very animated. And when you're singing vocals, when you're recording vocals, you really can't move. You're really not supposed to move. They will actually give you a chin rest that you're supposed to keep your chin on at all times, so that way it maintains the distance to the mic at all times. You're supposed to stay right there. I don't know if they still use those or not, but they did for a while. And I made the mention that, you know, this was her recording, clearly. I mean, it's her voice. Clearly, it's her voice. This is a recording of her, and she's just lip syncing to her recording. I didn't find any fault in that, you know? So, to answer the question, do I think she was doing this live? Do I think she was doing this to a recording? I'm just going to say this. I don't care. I liked what I heard. I enjoyed what I heard. And it shouldn't matter if she did it live or she's playing along to a recording of her. Now, if she sat there and flat out plagiarized and just took Steve Vai's, recording and played, and videotaped herself playing along to Steve Vai, then I'd be really upset. Really upset. But, to be perfectly honest with you, I can't tell. I can't tell. And to be even more perfectly honest with you, I don't care. All I know is she did a fantastic job. She put her own little spin on it quite a bit. She took a lot of liberties that I loved. I loved every single one of them. I could find no fault in what she did anywhere, and I praise her for all the technique that she had. Okay, so this is why she's getting the 9.5. I thought she did a phenomenal job. Phenomenal. I loved everything about it. And I thoroughly enjoyed this even more than I loved Moonlight Sonata. So, 9.5, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.